This is Three Nerds and a Stack of Comics, Episode 1. Today we'll be covering Deceased with Zord Base Commander, Ryu, and G-Dubs.
So yeah, let's get into this. So our first particular topic we'd like to cover,
Green Arrow Black Canary.
that's Green Lantern Black Canary. Or Green Black Canary.
Yeah, that we did not title that well.
No, we really didn't.
We'll workshop
The note literally says Green Black Canary.
Okay, so actually we should just cover what it's about. So basically, DC a while back said, I wonder what would happen if, we introduced the zombie-esque plague to DC. Let's find out. It is done by Tom Taylor. He's the writer, and he's been doing an amazing fucking job with this.
Oh, yeah.
Artists for the first issue, at least, of Deceased are Trevor Harrison, Stefano Gudiano. I can't even say that, but dude, yeah, and James Herron. Colorist is Rain Beardo. I don't fuck, man. Bunch of motherfuckers with names I can't even pronounce.
Who did some excellent art.
Yes. I will pronounce the whitest dude's name in here, and that is Tom Taylor. Okay? And he is the one that we should worry about. Okay? He has the whitest name I've ever heard in my life. Okay?
Yeah, he's got 2 in a row.
He really does. He's got fucking 2 first names. Oh, there's Ben Abernathy, which is the editor. Yasmin Purdy. Francisco Mantina. Eco Plastin. Now it's just like, I'm sorry I butchered you guys' names. Placencia.
Now he's just proving it to himself he can read.
I can read. Anyways,
Amy Good Gorilla.
Yes, Amy Good Gorilla. Anyways, so these are just some of the people that worked on the first issue, but Tom Taylor's been writing the whole shebang. So he is the man that we love and adore for everything that is on
for all
Deceased.
The awesomeness.
Yes, that is on Deceased as of right now.
Hey, thanks for tugging at our heartstrings, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, he's also a fucking asshole.
Yes,
but,
he is.
So
it starts out with Darkseid attacking Earth and fighting off the Justice League, and he's like, I will not return. I have no need. The truth is, I came for what... I have what I came for.
Which has never happened before.
Nope. So everybody starts getting worried and trying to figure out what he came for. Come to find out, he came for Cyborg. And what they did is the Sod injected the anti-life equation into Cyborg, which created a bridge from digital to human because of what Cyborg is, and that allows the plague to spread through the internet to humans.
Phone zombies.
Yes, phone zombies, and they do some pretty fucked up stuff to fucking Cyborg. Like they cut out his tongue.
Cyborg has a rough run through this whole series.
He really
he
does.
Gets beat up for sure.
I feel very sorry for the boy.
Yeah.
And what they do is they summon the Black Racer, which is Death, which is the Flash's death, or just death in general. But the Black Racer is the most normal symbol of death in DC. They summon him and they connect to him and connect to Cyborg, which makes the equation to make that jump from to digital biological, which affects everybody. And
right.
And we mean everybody.
Like Darkseid gets infected. Now, for those of you guys don't know, there is only one Darkseid in the DC universe, except for the deceased Darkseid. He is the only one that is a clone of Darkseid, or not a clone, a doppelganger of Darkseid. But otherwise, no matter what dimension they're in, that Darkseid is the one and only Darkseid.
Huh.
That's right.
So-
Darkseid is omnidimensional, isn't he?
Yes, except for this one. This is a completely different universe in itself. So he turns around and he kills the Black Racer, which means he destroys Death. And Desaad sends Cyborg back to Earth, and Darkseid destroys Apocalypse.
Planet X, Apocalypse, yes.
Yeah. Cyborg lands on Earth and reconnects to the internet as soon as he lands, and the virus spreads rapidly. So anybody looking at
Basically, Cyborg became the zombie version of Skynet.
more or less, yeah.
It was fucked. I was really impressed with the whole over the phone thing. The
Yes.
zombie virus, the anti-life thing got uploaded.
Isn't it?
I thought that was good.
It
Because
is.
what's his face? The guy at the start of Unkillables gets hit with it just answering his phone. Is that Deathstroke?
Deathstroke does.
Yeah, Deathstroke. But he survives it.
It's because of his healing factor. His body will fight any kind of
Okay.
any kind of disease, infection, anything like that. Deathstroke's body fights against it. Anybody
That's
with a supernatural healing factor will heal through this infection. That's why
That's
Creeper.
another chap.
Yeah,
That,
that's why
Wonder Woman got.
Mm-hmm.
she does not have a supernatural healing factor.
Wonder
No,
Woman.
that's another one that she fucking offed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll get to that in a moment. So, Batman realizes what's going on. Superman realizes what's going on, saves Lois and John. Batman's like, "Oh fuck," and then blows up everything in the Wayne Manor. Disconnects everything because he knows
Yep.
something's wrong, and he's not disconnected.
So-
Luckily, Damian is
If we're-
over there. Go ahead.
If we're not clear enough on how the virus spreads, I think we should probably drop that real quick. It's not just something that's spreaded over the internet. It's literally looking at anything that's connected to the internet that has a screen on it.
Yes.
So that's cell phones, computer monitors, television monitors, smart TV monitors,
That's
anything that has a screen
that is connected
that
to
has
the
internet
infected network.
access.
Yep. That's connected to that infected network. This instant right
Now,
here.
put that into perspective of the world. How many people have a cell phone?
We'd
How
be
many
fucked
people
right
have a
now.
computer?
Everyone.
We would be fucked right now.
Yes.
I mean, isn't this exactly what's happening with Corona? Isn't that how that's working?
Well,
It's-
Corona's
it's-
different. You just have to breathe.
No. I thought it was just coming straight through the 5G on our phones. Isn't that how it's working?
God damn it.
Isn't that how China's getting us?
Yes,
Whatever the fuck these people are
viruses.
saying.
Yes, viruses are being spread via.
This is a really good
internet
time to be discussing Deceased.
Ugh,
really is.
very topical.
So it goes on from there, and heroes fall, villains falls. And
Batman gets fucked up.
Batman is infected by the end of the first issue, straight up.
It's very tragic.
Yes, it is. But my favorite, out of all the people to die and new heroes to come from it, and it's still sad that this happens, is Hal. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern, he gets infected while outing on a camping trip with Diane. Jenna? Is Diane?
So I was literally when I was reading it last night, I was like,
It's
fuck,
Dinah.
I don't
Dinah.
want to say it wrong on the podcast. It's Dinah.
It's
So-
it's Dinah.
That's Dinah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dinah
Dinah.
Lance, which is Black Canary, and Oliver Queen, which is Green Arrow.
Oliver
So the-
Queen.
Yeah, Oliver Queen. So Hal gets infected and attacks them. Dinah kills him with a canary call, and the fucking ring comes off his hand. Scanning for replacement. Dinah Lance of Earth. You have the ability to overcome great fear. welcome to the Green Lantern Corps, and we have a fucking Green
Replacement found.
Canary. Yep, replacement found. We have Green
Replacement
Canary.
found.
And
Hmm?
then Batman's right after that, Batman's Mr. Freeze suit goes out, and
Yep.
Alfred has to put him down,
Yep,
Oh yes.
which was sad as fuck.
it
When
is.
Batman, after he shuts down all the machines in Wayne Manor and tries to get the word out, he eventually runs into Robin and Nightwing, who unfortunately have been turned. And they're when people what we don't when you're in a typical zombie situation, people just act like mindless zombies, right? But
Mhm.
but in this situation, the anti-life equation, it's more or less like they're kind of like if a hero gets infected by the anti-life equation, they don't just become just a mindless shambling machine like machine of death. They use their powers and all of their abilities
They
just
become the
to get
equation.
at you.
They become the
Like
equation.
exactly. So it's not just a zombie version of Nightwing and Robin trying to fight Batman. It's anti Nightwing and Robin who are trying to get at Batman, and unfortunately they succeed because all you need to get infected after the anti-life equation has been spread, just like in traditional zombie lore, is either a bite or a scratch, and that's it.
Yep.
You are screwed.
And they have this sad moment of Bruce is sitting in the one of Mr. Freeze's old suits that he had to help slow down the advancement of the virus. And he's talking to Damien, and he's like, Damien, Alfred has something for you. It's something I always wanted for you, something I know you would have earned one day. I'm sorry I won't see you. I won't see you. Damien's like, Father, Dad? And Alfred's standing behind him, Master Bruce. Bruce rips away the mask covering his head, and Alfred's computer ceased transmission, and he points his his shotgun at Bruce as he's advancing towards him, and he looks at him and says, "It shouldn't have ended this way. Not for you. I'm sorry, son." And then it's just bang. That's all it is. They don't show him getting blown away. It's just a big, huge bang.
Bang like father, like son.
Oh. That's fucked up.
Damn.
And it cuts to he has all three of them laid out. Alfred has all three of them laid out in the Batcave, and he's like, "My boys, I'm sorry I couldn't save you." And he walks off to the bat plane and take off.
And then an equally as sad moment in the next issue when he gives the suitcase with the bat suit to Damien.
Yep.
That was pretty fucking sad too.
That was
Yeah.
sad. But yeah,
Congratulations, and I'm sorry, you're the new Batman.
right. Let's talk about how fucking awesome Green Canary is. Okay, that like
She's pretty capable.
who
Dude,
fucking expected that?
I really hope that like Rebirth does something with that, and if they ever decide to switch around Hal Jordan or whatever, I believe it's Hal Jordan right now.
See, the thing with the lanterns though is we have 1, 2, 3.
There's one for every Earth, right?
No, let's see, we have Guy Gardner, Kyle Rayner, Hal Jordan, 2 other ones that I don't know of. Did I say John Stewart?
No,
Yeah,
you
John.
didn't mention it yet.
So we got John, Guy, Kyle, Hal, and then the 2 new ones. I can't remember their names, but it's a girl and a guy, and they are the current. As far as the last time I checked, they are the current Earth Lanterns. Why Hal, Guy, John, and Kyle are all off planet. So I think what they did with this is they kind of stuck to the core members of the hero family and didn't really worry about the other guys. Like, it's very easily that they could have included the other 2 lanterns that they were off on Oa training when all this shit went to hell, and that's why Hal was here. It's very simple to do that because you see John and John and Guy Gardner show up at the end whenever the entire fucking Lantern Corps shows up.
Which was badass.
Yes, because it was the entire fucking Lantern.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Every single Green Lantern
Yep.
squad.
And so they left the solar system?
Yes. They
Did
left and went to a
humanity
new
go
planet.
with them?
Yeah.
And they all went to Earth, too.
They all went to Earth too. Well, everybody that escaped on the ships.
Well, there's a few lanterns.
Some people
guarding
stayed
Earth,
on, and some people stayed on Earth in the green.
Yeah, some people stayed on in the green, and then there's the other garden, which we found out about at the end of
In Australia.
yeah, in Australia, but we don't find that out until Dead Planet.
That's Swamp Thing's sanctuary.
No, that's not Swamp Thing's sanctuary. That's somebody else's sanctuary, and he was
It's not?
pissed off because he couldn't connect.
The other one is Poison Ivy stuff, right?
Yes, Swamp Thing
Yes.
doesn't give a shit about the humans.
No, he just cares about the green.
Yes,
That's right.
yep, that's all he cares about.
What a dick.
He's Swamp Thing. He doesn't care.
Hey, he's the ultimate environmentalist.
So are they going to do a spin-off and we're going to see what's happening in the Watchmen world? No, I'm kidding. Can you imagine zombie Rorschach?
Dude?
He's already pretty much there. I mean,
Right?
Anti-life Rorschach would pretty much just be Rorschach without like a discrimination against killing whoever.
yeah.
I actually don't see John at the end. I see Guy. I don't see John or Kyle. So I think this might have taken place before John and Kyle.
Is that at the end of what is that at the end?
Deceased 6, issue 6. Like even the Guardians show up. The Guardians of Oa, the little blue guys, they show up.
Mm-hmm.
You know shit's gone to
Oh.
hell whenever they show up.
Some serious shit.
Yeah,
What is Gardner referencing when he says seriously Dina? When
leave you
did
alone for like a month, and the whole
No, I know,
place
but
goes
when
to
did
hell.
Canary and Guy Gardner?
Oh, they've known each other for a long time.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Speaking of which, speaking of Guy Gardner, hold on a second. Talk for a minute while I look this up.
All right.
Speaking of Guy Gardner, he disappears.
He gets bit. The next one, are they doing a? Is this getting a a sequel of any sort? Deceased. They're still doing Dead Planet, aren't they?
Dead Planet is the sequel. Okay, so I just dropped a video in there, and I want everybody to watch it and enjoy the beauty of Guy Gardner and his smartassness.
All right.
Hmm.
Nice.
Tis a vision that's just world class. But when area across the galaxy, the sight none can truly surpass is the sunrise over the gentle curves of Guy Gardner shapely.
Did you guys read through?
Oh, I love that part. Sorry.
How did Watchmen Clock end up ending?
I actually
Or
don't know.
Doomsday Clock?
I didn't read. I haven't read any of it all yet. I need to get on to it. So, yeah, sorry to interrupt, but that was always my favorite little Guy Gardner thing because he's such a smartass and an asshole.
He is.
So it all kind of ends. Deceased all ends with Superman infected and him consuming the sun and a good chunk of humanity going to another planet. That's the first
Tell
run
him how
of
Superman
Deceased.
gets infected.
Huh?
Tell him how Superman gets infected.
Well, you tell him.
Okay, fine.
No, you tell him.
No, you tell him.
immediately after Batman gets infected and starts doing the whole, well, might as well cover as many bases as I can thing before he dies, he immediately realizes, like, in game scenarios, like if who gets infected by the life equation, and immediately realizes what happens if Flash gets infected.
Which is
So-
not good.
No.
Oh no! Especially since the man can cover the entire Earth in what, a blink of an eye?
Yeah, give or take.
Give
So
or take, if he,
Maybe 2, if there's sleep in there and you just woke up.
yeah. So eventually he does get. Which Flash was it that gets infected? It's not Wally.
okay,
Barry
so
gets it first, doesn't he?
Barry gets
it
infected.
from Martian Manhunter.
Barry
that's
gets
right.
infected by Martian Manhunter. Now, there are 2 Wallies in this world. I'm going to cover this real quick, and then you can pick up. There's 2 Wallies.
Right.
There is the Ginger Wally from that.
New 52.
Hold on. There's the Ginger Wally, the one that I grew up reading, the one that's been the Flash since the 80s on until Barry Allen came back. And then there is the New 52 Wally, which is the mixed Wally, I guess is the best way to explain it.
And Rebirth Wally brought
Re-
your Wally back.
Yeah, Rebirth brought my Wally back. New
Yeah.
52 Wally is there too. So Batman tells them to hide, also calls Redheaded Wally, tells him to hide, and Redheaded Wally has a completely different plan, which we'll cover in a minute. Go ahead, Tony.
So, after Barry Flash has been affected and starts his rampage, Batman immediately contacts Superman, lets him know what's going on. Superman, being the only person at this point who can catch up with him, realizes that the only way that he can destroy Flash is if he intercepts him in the opposite direction.
So, hold on.
So,
Before you keep moving on, let me point out that when he says Batman, he means Damian Wayne's Batman, not Bruce Wayne's Batman.
yes.
Bruce is dead. Headless as fuck.
So when from here on out, unless we say
No.
Bruce Wayne Batman, we refer to as the new Batman.
hmm
Go ahead.
So, Superman goes on his mission, says his goodbyes to Lois and his son. God, my mind is blanking right now. He says
John.
goodbye to his family. John,
Yep.
thank you. And goes off to intercept Flash. And we don't know that there's a cure just yet for the anti-life equation. We'll get into that later. But Superman believes that the only way to stop Flash will be to completely obliterate him. So, like I said earlier, flies around the Earth in the opposite direction that the Flash is going, and boom, bulldozes straight through him. However, because Flash and Superman are running so fast,
They
a
fuse.
portion, they almost a portion of Flash's like his fingertip is embedded into Superman's stomach, and that was when my heart sank.
Yeah.
But like, if they
Superman-
kill, I knew everyone was fucked when they off Batman.
Oh yeah. But when you see Superman go down, it's like, okay, no one is safe. It's Game of Thrones time. It's Attack on Titan time. Who is next on the chopping block?
Plastic Man.
Oh, we'll talk about him later. So I will give it up to Lois Lane because she is a complete badass during this entire thing. She punches
Mhm.
Lex Luthor in the face, like walks up and just decks the ever living piss out of him.
Lex
Tells
Luthor still in his power armor, mind you.
and she breaks his fucking nose. Okay. She talks shit to Talia Ghul, and there's a moment in one of the issues where, Damian. Now this is before Dead Planet, and he is still Batman, and Jonathan is still Superboy. Okay, so they're both sitting there, and he's like, "Your mom and my mom are about to fight," and Damien looks at Jonathan and says, "It was only a matter of time." And Stephanie, spoiler, is now Robin again. She comes up behind him and looks at them both and says, "I'm so glad you brought me along." And it's just so great. I love the little interactions. So when you're reading these, the 6 issues of Deceased have are like the main story, and then you have a continuing story arc called Hope at World's End. That is everything that's happening to a bunch of other characters in the world during the first 6 issues that they couldn't fill in that storyline. So a lot more things that happened are being covered in Hope at World End. Which also explains what happened to Wally West, redheaded Wally West, New Earth Wally West, there we go. What happens to him? He realizes what's going on real quick and starts destroying everything in his city. Like, he breaks people's phones, TVs, everything. He clears the majority of the city in less than, 2 seconds. Because he is a really, really fast Flash. And he goes to Max and Bart Allen's house and fills them in, and they get Jessica Quick involved, which that is now 4 speedsters. You got Barry, you got Wally and Bart, who are the fastest out of the 4 of them, and you have Max Mercury, which is Bart's trainer, and Jessica Quick, which is another speedster. And they go and they figure out a way to open up a rift to another world and send everybody in the city through the rift using the cosmic treadmill and get them to safety so they don't bring the virus with them. And they're hauling ass, and Bart and Wally are hauling ass on the cosmic treadmill while Max and Jessica are clearing out the city. All of this issue happens in less than 30 minutes. From the time the outbreak happens to the time that the rifts close, 30 minutes has passed. That's how fast they're moving.
You know what was like that was really cool? The cosmic treadmill that Barry and that Rebirth, Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne used to go to the Flashpoint universe, and you have Batman meet his dad and shit. They fight together a little bit. It was the same thing, right? One of those treadmills?
Yeah, it was that treadmill.
That thing gets used, huh?
It does. It gets used a lot. So yeah, that's what happens to Wally West. Actually, out of all the issues, next to the 3 issues of Unkillable, that's my favorite story. Right there. Because it is one of the few very hopeful stories that you'll get in here. Because shit goes bad. Like, really, really bad.
It's a pretty. I gotta say, this run is a bit of a bummer. It's a good bummer, but there are the parts where they make it good are really good.
Yeah.
Hope at World's End number 8 is fucking amazing. Standout issue.
That's the Crypto issue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Crypto and Ace and Bobo.
Oh god, that was a fantastic issue.
It's amazing.
It really, really was.
I needed to read.
Fucking Bobo goes it was like, oh, even human viruses are so ignorant. They think they're gonna get anything done without infecting animals, because like he gets scratched and he can't get turned.
Yep.
And he's like, chimpanzees are gonna be fine.
Yep.
That was
The
And
anti-life
Ace-
equation only targets "quote unquote" sentient beings.
Yep.
And I love Ace the Bat Dog. Dude, Ace Bat Dog is amazing. Death moving. I love that. And they go through
he's
this
like Bruce.
Yes.
And they're all talking because Bobo can understand them. They're thinking, rather. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
they're talking. Bobo can talk to them. They
They're doing the
communicate with
animal
each other.
talk thing.
They're doing animal talk. He understands their barks.
Yep.
That's right.
What did you say? Flying? And then fucking Crypto comes out of nowhere. And laser beam cutting shit in half. Oh shit.
Yeah,
And,
no,
like,
Bobo thought he was dead.
what's great is Crypto is there looking very ferocious with his eyes glowing, and fucking, I'm more terrified of Ace because Ace looks like he's about to rip something apart.
Ace looks fucking terrifying on that cover.
Does.
I've never
It's
seen
amazing.
Ace so fucking vicious before.
Well,
It's
anytime
amazing.
you see Ace in action in this comic, he's either like
He's
staring
he's
something
getting
down
petted.
or ripping something's face apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
But hey,
Oh.
they're zombies. It's okay.
Exactly.
Yes.
And this
They're
issue
zombies, fuck 'em.
is very wholesome and happy. It's like, okay, this is not, like, yes, they're fighting zombies, but it's about a girl and a horse and 2 dogs and a chimpanzee surviving the zombie apocalypse, and has the most
Better than
wholeheartedly
most humans.
happy ending you will ever have.
Yes.
And probably the most happy ending in this entire fucking run.
Yes. Not well.
It is happy
bes-
and
bes-
wholesome.
Besides the loss of Max Mercury, yeah, no, it is the happiest ending because they lose Max in Hope at World's End 3, I think.
Hey, since we're only going to 3, we should cover fucking Wonder Woman's kill list here. I mean, it is just outrageously long.
Yeah. Hold on.
Uh,
let me
Keeps growing.
let me cover Max real quick, and then we'll do this. So while they're trying to get everybody to escape, Bart loses his footing and gets thrown off the cosmic treadmill. Okay. Max runs out, grabs him, and runs back in. And as he grabs him, he gets scratched by one of the zombies. And they all go through the portal to get to the next world. And he's getting like, oh shit, I'm scratched. And he's like, I gotta go. And Wally's like, we gotta go. So they both run. And Wally pushes him into the Speed Force. So Max is forever running, being dissolved back into the Speed Force. And the anti-life equation has no control over that. So it's a happy, sad ending.
What's it like to get absorbed into the Speed Force? So, like, do they have a conscience after death, or is it just stuffed in there?
I don't know. I actually I have no clue how to give you an answer for that one.
So many people have dissolved in that damn thing.
There's a lot of
True, but-
every speedster ends up there.
Yeah.
I
True.
assume it feels like you're becoming a part of something much greater than yourself.
You just become like part of an energy flow.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you power the rest of them.
That's deep, yo.
That's right.
Real profound and shit.
Right.
Shit.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Wonder Woman and her kill list.
She just kills everything. I mean, she gets infected by Superman. She gets gut stabbed by Superman, which was
Mhm.
brutal as shit.
Yeah.
And then, oh my God, she kills Deathstroke. She kills Green Arrow. She kills
I'm pretty sure she kills Cheetah, Solomon Grundy, and the Creeper too.
Mhm.
Vandal Savage.
Mm-hmm.
She fucking murderizes Vandal Savage.
She rips him in half. Just literally rips him in half.
So great.
He doesn't even get to come back a zombie.
He just gets ripped apart.
Did she infect Plastic Man?
We don't know. We don't know how
We don't
Plastic
know
Man
how-
got affected.
Yeah.
He kind of just showed up
Yeah, he was just there.
killing shit. Who else did she kill, guys?
Let's see.
Was that everyone?
She
No, I'm sure.
disables Cyborg. She didn't kill him, but she disables him.
She rips that boy's head off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's a cyborg. So
After-
he can still live.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought he was dead. I think that moment was just metal as fuck, and I wasn't ready for it.
Not many people were. I mean, not many people were ready for anything. Choose.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she kills Leonard Snart, kills Cheetah, the Creeper, Solomon Grundy,
mhm.
Vandal Savage, Lady Shiva offs herself in the most amazing thing ever. She rips her own fucking heart out.
I saw
Holy
that.
crap.
It's just
She jumps off the bus, right?
Yeah, she gets
Mhm.
infected and jumps off the bus and rips her own heart out.
That's insane.
Yep.
Gotta respect it.
Bullock, Harvey Bullock gets scratched and Jim puts him down.
Mhm.
Oh no, actually, Wonder Batgirl puts her down. Cassandra Cain puts her down.
Yeah, Cassandra Cain, she takes him out.
Yep.
I like that Batgirl.
Oh yeah.
I like her too.
They have this is all like what I'm covering right now is in Unkillables 2. Unkillables.
Mhm.
And there is a wonderful sequence in the Batmobile after they save Cassandra and Jim where he's like, you know, talking about why does Batman have my heart rate? You know, why does he think it's like and he's like, what is this? Why do you have a monitor on? And Todd's like, you're a smart man and a good detective. Batman's dead. You don't have to play his games anymore. Jason Todd, yes. Cassandra Cain, hello. Bruce Wayne, Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Barbara, Damian Wayne, Barbara, are they all? Damian was last alive, I checked. He is in Metropolis along with Alfred. The rest are gone. And it's this whole conversation that he's like, here we go. Batman was terrible at expressing anything with words, and he had absolutely no consideration for personal boundaries. But he violated your trust and secrecy, and secretly monitored you for a reason. Bruce thought of you as family, Jim, which is beautiful. You know, he's like,
All
yes,
the while, the corpse of the Joker is splayed out on
not
the.
yet.
It's
This is
not.
all. This is all before because what he wants to take. He wants Jason to
Isn't
take.
Jason in the Batmobile?
He is, but that happens after Gordon sees Barbara's body tied to the wall by the vines, and she's dead. And he's sitting on the ground crying, and Cassandra walks over. Mourn later, move now. And he looks over. She looks over, and Jason's like, "Damn, should have been me. I should have been the one to kill him." And Cassandra's like, "Move. It's not safe. One thing first. What are you doing?" And he's like, "Seriously?" And Joker's like zip tied to the front of the Batmobile. And Jim's like, "This is pretty fucked up. It's an apocalypse. Don't judge me."
What's it called? I thought they did really well with is that Raptor that he's getting involved with? Slade Wilson
Ravager.
daughter. Ravager. Yeah. And Slade Wilson's like yeah, no, your dad never did anything right. He let you get, or Bruce never helped you. He let you get beat to death by a crowbar. And she's like, Dad. And he's like, are you two dating?
Because I think it would be good.
It's apocalypse. You got to take love where you can get it.
Right. So I'm going to throw out that the most heart-crushing sequence of Unkillables, and it's just that moment. It's one panel, and it's the saddest part of this entire thing, is when they open up the door to the gym, and Jason recognizes Billy Batson. It's like,
I didn't get that. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, my heart.
As soon as he opens the door and sees all the infected, and then
he's like, hey, wait a minute.
Kid version of Shazam.
Yep. Well, Captain Marvel.
Or Captain Marvel, sorry. I'm sorry. I just go with whatever. Yeah. Shazam, Captain Marvel.
Did you guys watch the Shazam movie? Was it good?
It was
I
good.
liked it.
It was good.
It was well worth watching.
It is watchable. It was very watchable.
This issue
solid couple of minutes.
Yeah. Issue 2 of Unkillables, after they join, the villains join the heroes. They pop open the gym after Slade and Jim have a conversation about who needs to be in charge. And it's like, open the doors. My God. This isn't the time to freeze up. This Jason Todd is saying, my God. And he says, it's like, I know that kid. His name's Billy Batson. It doesn't matter. And then Slade yells fire. And it's just Billy standing there in the middle of all these undead, and he's just looking all disgruntled. And it's sad. It's like, holy crap.
People be dying.
The best part about Unkillables is Bane. 100% my favorite character in the entire book series is Bane.
I disagree.
They are dead. Don't worry about them.
I disagree. I say it's Solomon Grundy.
I love Solomon Grundy too.
Grundy takes some fucking hits.
What was the name of the little group that he and
Tree Lobsters.
what's it? That's right, Tree Lobsters.
But I love the
Tree
transition for
Lobsters.
I love the transition for Bane, because Bane went from this hardened criminal to, he's teaching kids about economics and all this other stuff, philosophy, and they're like, "What?" And so, can't hear a single word from you because you got that mask on. And the next scene, he has the mask off. You have these hardened criminals that their outer shell starts cracking because of all these orphan kids.
They start mentoring and teaching these kids, and
Yes.
you just see genuine growth on both sides, and it's amazing.
Yes. And then, wow, that was the first headbutt I've ever seen without a body behind it. Creeper, 100%, has some of the best lines in these issues.
Yes.
And then there's the scene where the kids start charging forward to fend off the undead, and they're like, unfortunately, their two fathers were having none of it. And you see Slade has one of the kid underneath his arm, and Jim's yanking the other kid back, and they're like, "Get the hell back! What are you doing?" It's awesome. Okay, so guys, go ahead. I've been doing most of the talking. Pick up something.
It's your show. You're the host.
Yeah,
all-
man. You did the
we're all-
intro.
We're all three
Yes,
hosts.
We're co-hosts.
Yeah, we're all three the hosts.
Well, we're co-hosts, and this is on your stream.
It doesn't matter. Just because it's just on my stream it's on my stream for convenience.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking really solid run. This has been fun. Are they taking it anywhere past Dead Planet? Or is Dead Planet finishing it up?
We don't know.
I have to burp.
Mm.
I have not actually looked. I probably should if I really wanted to know, but I don't really much.
You don't know.
I don't know.
I get my updates, so I'm not sure either.
Yeah, well, it's a good run. I hope at World's End was some of the really fun stuff.
I have a feeling Hope at World's End is going to be a long running. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot going on. If they do 10 issues or they do 25 issues, I'm completely okay with having a crap load of issues of Hope at World's End, because as much as I love the main story, I love the side story too.
Yeah, and just seeing how it this crisis affects everything.
Yes. Now, since we're about to wrap this show up, let's go ahead and talk about the fucking most horrifying thing in all of the issues.
That's not blood.
Yeah.
Plastic Man.
That was
Bullshit.
that was fucking creative. And what's cool about this is you don't know how dangerous they're gonna be when they're dead. So it's oh yeah, not only did they die, but what
They have full control over their powers.
Yeah, what is this gonna look like?
And I did not expect. I didn't even fathom where Plastic Man was. I didn't
In the
even
same
think they were going to
category-
put him in there. It was like, what the fuck?
In the same category, they were really creative with Mirror Man too. I never thought I'd be saying that either.
Yeah.
Making him a zombie and making the mirror dimension completely undead was cool.
Yeah.
Level of creativity, the anti-life equation, heroes and villains, scary with their own powers. You would not expect them to do stuff this way or this terrifyingly.
What happened to Ra's al Ghul? Sorry,
Ugh.
that just popped into my head. In
Roz-
this, you saw Talia.
Isn't Roz dead by this point?
Or is he just assumed to be dead and Talia's taking over?
I think he's dead. Like, dead for now.
Hmm.
Let's see,
Huh.
there's an issue where the three of them, Jonathan, Damien, and I think Stephanie, all go to find Damien's mom, Talia. I just don't remember what issue it was. Let me search through them real quick.
Da 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 da. How does
It's issue
Martian
4.
Manhunter get it?
They haven't covered that one just yet.
Bird.
Yeah.
So
I
what
think
else has been going on with you guys?
I think it's that.
Let's elaborate on our fine hosts.
I've been working, endlessly fucking working, in order to make things in life happen for us. Pay our bills, hopefully move out of the place we're living in into our own place. That's about been my life. I don't even have much energy to stream it now, which sucks because I miss streaming.
I've been getting school done. It's fucking boring, and it's all online.
I know my dude over here, Ryuji, just started a new job.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what's your new profession?
My official title is and that's what it is. I something.
Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear any of that.
Exactly.
It cut out at the perfect time. Oh, wait. Did you actually say anything?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
And the reason why is because I forgot what the actual official title is. In fact, my boss kind of really doesn't know what it is either. But basically, I work for the same company as Zord does.
Yep.
Just a different location.
Nice. I gotta throw out some respect to the DB mod on your server. Docpra, I like what his status is. It just says IDK what I'm doing with my life. I fucking relate to that.
Nice.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Fuck. We need to get we need to start typing more in this chat.
Yeah, well,
I've been going through our old food porn things.
Food porn
That's-
is
that's what happens to Plastic Man. That's what happens to Plastic Man. That is the most horrifying fucking thing ever, right there. Just
He eats he just literally eats everything.
Well, he kills Ragman, okay, which makes me sad. Zatanna goes to get fucked up, but Danny saves her, and Danny gets ripped apart from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody else gets dropped into the mouth. And it's just like, ugh!
Sir, that's not a mouth. It's a gaping maw
Yes.
with
And
rows upon rows of tentacles and teeth.
but
And,
what sick fuck decided that was a great idea? I am in awe of your sickness, and I approve. Just wow.
And I thank you for it.
Much
Yes,
props to you, but I really hate you for the nightmare fuel.
exactly. Just
God.
Yup. Damn.
and he gets put down too. Like he gets put down hard.
Mm-hmm. because the world don't need that in our lives anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry, Plastic Man, but you cannot exist after that.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Damn.
so we're gonna wrap it up on that that particular
Note.
section note. Next week, everybody brings one comic they want to talk about. Doesn't matter what it is, just bring what you want to talk about, and or a manga or anime television show, whichever you guys want to watch, talk about, go from there. We'll bring it up to each other and go from and just to have a conversation.
All things pop culture.
All things pop culture. So thank you all for watching, and have a great day.
Enjoy.
Enjoy your lives.
Prosper.
Welcome to Three Nerds and a Stack of Comics, Issue 1.
Welcome to Three Nerds and a Stack of Comics, Episode 1.
Oh yeah.
Today, my friend Zord Base Commander and Ryu and I will be covering Deceased, the recent comic book run where everything goes to shit and everything turns into zombies.
Hello and welcome to Three Nerds and a Stack of Comics. Today we will be discussing Deceased and the myriad adventures that undergoes the intrepid heroes of the DC universe and their greatest adversary yet, the anti-life equation.
All right, here. This is Three Nerds and a Stack of Comic Books, Episode 1. Today we'll be discussing Deceased. Can some of our favorite heroes
Beat death itself?